Ignite Your Purpose, episode 127. Good afternoon, welcome to the show. And Max, good to see you. We're going to roll straight into it today. Max is on a deadline before that. If you like everything, it's all below. It's all below. Click it, tag it, share it, like it, subscribe to it. But let us know where you are, where you're listening from, what you're doing, what you'd like to know. Are you getting value from the show? Is there something you'd like us to add? We've got better audio, better video lined up. We've got the editing lined up. So there'll be a big step in the quality of the show coming up soon. And hopefully we'll be able to step up our content to match that. So we were late last night because Max was out DJing all freaking day and all night. I stayed up to midnight. Max today, in his slightly fatigued but looking pretty fresh way, he's got an exam today for his KravMaga hand-to-hand combat. So I was going to ask how he's feeling about that.
Yeah, I think it's a great question, and I think this is a type of question that, John, I think everybody listening can relate because, again, my thing being a test for hand-to-hand combat. Anybody, go ahead.
So was it supposed to be a 2-day thing? You should have been today, but you're kind of a bit behind. Sorry about
that. So this is where it fits in with everybody listening and how we can relate as humans, right? So I'm going in. It was a 2-day test. Yesterday was review of the test, reviewing techniques, and a lot of sparring. So because in this test today, it's a 4-on-1 fight. So there's 4 guys on one, and you have to defend yourself. And there's all these techniques, and it's a test, right? It's a test. And I was saying to John earlier, I was like, that's right. Because I had a previous engagement, I've been doing this other gig for 5 years in a row now. And there's 500 plus people, and I'm, serving a higher purpose, and I'm there. I had to miss yesterday. I didn't want to, but now I'm going into this somewhat feeling, even though I've done, all the work like we talked, John, I'm still feeling a little like I missed something, like, oh, snap. Now I'm going in, and I don't want to have this feeling because this will be the end of me, would be going in with a little bit of unconfidence, with a little bit of anxiety, with a little bit of nervousness, right?
Yep.
So, that relates to all of us, right, John? Like each and every single one of us in different ways. John preparing for a triathlon, you're taking a test for, massage therapy, whatever the hell it is. We're all in the same boat, John. Give me your feedback.
It's a true test. It's a true test. In life, shit just happens. And that ultimately we need to be able to deal and react to something on the day. So what I would say to Max is, you've put the hours in, you've put the training in, you've got the confidence and the self-belief and the knowledge that you can go and do this test because you put the hours in. And being a test of hand-to-hand combat, it's almost better. Whether you passed or not is irrelevant, but it's a truer test of your ability to walk into a situation and to deal with whatever's thrown at you. Because when you're at a bar, or when you're in a club, or wherever you are in the world, and the guys jump out from behind the wall and say, gives you money, how are you going to deal with that? So I think it is a truer test of your level. And actually, what I would say is, whereas these guys have been briefed and prepped for the examination today,
true.
And historically, I would have said, just don't go first so you can see what happens. I'd almost volunteer to go first.
Fair enough.
Just say, I've not been briefed. I'm going to go in first. I'm going to get stuck in. Let's see how I deal. And then if it doesn't go well enough for you to pass, I'm sure there'll be that flexibility for you to then stand back, observe the scenario or what checks they're looking for within your whether you're being offensive or defensive or removing yourself from that sort of scenario, and just roll with it. But just get stuck in, because that is real life. How do we deal with these events when they happen?
No, I you know what, I didn't really think of that until you said it. But I was thinking about it in a different way. I was thinking I got to set it off with a bang. You know what I mean? Like I got to come in and, you know, assert my dominance almost, right? Because the way the human mind works is in Krav there are no categories depending on size, weight, male, female, any of that. It's just real life. So me being a littler man, I'm always going up against big boys. And John's trained with us, and I'm half the size of everybody else. So I feel like I should step up my game and just show up and knock heads out and see where the cards lie. And it shouldn't be about pass or fail. It should be about just getting better.
Yep.
But this is where, again, everybody can relate to this because your ego gets in the way and then your mind gets in the way and you've actually lost what's truly available to you. And I'm just clouding my own mind with thoughts that are irrelevant, that have never happened, may not even ever happen, right?
So I may take that a step further, and it's not a sign of, you know, expressing your dominance, but it's actually expressing your confidence in your ability.
There you go. Good word. In yourself.
In yourself. And all I would say, and I know you've struggled with this on the 2 or 3 occasions when I trained with you guys, is you always said, I saw myself step out of the engagement, whereas we need to step in and kind of take the fight, to the offenders,
Yep.
enemy, whatever you want to call them, and just get stuck in and just scare the crap out of them.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen, right?
You go, it's the wee man, it's that little wee man.
That's
you just get in there, clock them one, and then they're going to have to think twice, and they may then be a little bit reluctant in stepping in. But I'm not a Krav coach. I'm not a martial arts coach. I've had a few scraps in my life, but let's see how it goes. Just have belief in your confidence. You've done the training, and it is what it is. You're either good enough or you're not good enough. And no amount of processing, thinking, what if, whys, maybe, I don't know. It's not going to change it.
No. Great word, processing. That's what allows us to get off course, is the processing of situations that may or may not arise. You just got to deal with what's coming at you at the time. Do your best. Forget the rest, people. That's all I got for you. Having said that, I got to go pack and go get my ass kicked for about 10 hours now. So,
one last thing.
Go.
Ignite your purpose. We talk health through longevity through health, healthy lifestyle, a mix of the mental, the physical, and the spiritual knowledge. Mind, body, soul, trifecta. And we always talk negative to positive. We've been back there, and we have managed, baby step, to make life better. So we hope that you do too. We hope we bring you some value, and just send us a comment, even if it's give us a thumbs up. If you like it, just give us a thumbs up on the YouTube, and that will be all the thanks you can give us. So thank you for now, and we'll see you in a week.